Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the SEC, a group that has a lot to prove here today. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Third down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, it's Nelson. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Will he score here? Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Testing the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. This one will be fair caught. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. A handoff to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And that is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They flipped ends of the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff running right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Crosses the 10.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, BSU. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. That's a nice pickup there. They've got some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. Put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Miller. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Okay, it's third down after that run. They pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. The defense make adjustments here. Looking to throw it on first down. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic.
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. The Broncos will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. To throw it on third and very long. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. Bringing you back, it's Brown.
Return is tackled down at the 30, and the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Johnson. He's running out of time here. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to get the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
They'll run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. They'll feed the back again. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the Broncos will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff to the right side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Fair catch made at the 10. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the extra point was up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. Seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The top strategy here. Empty set now, 5 wide. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Point after makes the lead 16. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Looks left and finds his target there. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Broncos will kick this away to start the second half. That one sails out of the back of the end. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big playability.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Using his legs, it's Miller. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
To the air, it's Johnson. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass is caught right near the... Catch does get the foot down.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Hand it off for a draw.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Here's the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So now on comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to the lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after the completion. And the Broncos hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And now the handoff. Fights off a defender. They stop him right at the 24.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Fighting off the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. Got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Can he make it to the marker? That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to plow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Solid run, tackle to the 45-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Boise State. This quarterback on fire today. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Here's the second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Coming up, 4th down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Looking to throw now on first down.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
To throw, it's Nelson. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here, the offense, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They looked pretty good out there today, and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.